Hey guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. Today, thank you so much for always liking and sharing, subscribing. I've got Lala right here today again. Before we start, in one of our reaction videos, we talked about wanting to give back to everyone, who have made, who people that supported us basically.
Who care enough to drop a comment
and everything. Yeah. And so Lala have 5 names right here. You're going to be getting your airtime immediately after now.
Or you will have already gotten it even before.
Definitely, even before now. Exactly.
I'm sure
you will have gotten it while you're watching this. So say thank you, or at least acknowledge. Yeah. Thank you.
So basically, I mean, there were 6 people who dropped their names and numbers.
Okay.
The 6th number was not the Nigerian number.
Okay.
So sorry, we couldn't do anything much about that. And then the person who wanted money for the Wi-Fi, don't worry, my guy here.
Simi Sola.
My guy here.
We see you.
So the 5 names are Chris Clever.
Okay.
The second name, Teluman Abel. And Noel Sunday. Sonny Sellers, although that name gets some flying.
Okay.
And Blessed. Those were the 5 people who had the names and numbers dropped. Okay. So you'll have received your airtime.
Definitely you'll have received it.
Just
let us know. Yes, of course.
If there's an error somewhere.
Thank you.
So that's all.
So we move on straight to the business of the day. Davido, as a major artist, what would you consider your biggest Davido guest feature?
Biggest guest features? Well, it does have a lot though, because I mean, if you go as far back as One Town, Galado,
yes,
go as far back as MC Galaxy on Second. Which other ones? I mean,
Diamond Platinums.
Yeah, Diamond Platinums. Even the one with his artists, the one with Mayokun. Is the first track they did together, OBO. Or even the ones they did as DMW guys. So Davido, I think I'll go for the one that really did it for me. I think Second. I mean, there's quite a lot. There's one with Humble Smith.
Yeah,
a lot of them. He jumped on a lot of features on.
You think Second is Davido's biggest guest feature?
No, I don't think it's his biggest.
Okay, but that's what you pick.
What I would choose because of the significance, what he did for MC Galaxy at the time, who was never an artist, he was just a dancer. So yeah, I think I'll go for what Second did for MC
But
Galaxy.
Number One by Diamond Platinums really did a madness at that time too. In fact, cemented Diamond Platinums status in this country
in Nigeria
at that time till now. That's why we can talk about Diamond Platinums being a very big artist. But in Nigeria,
I agree.
We got to know him via that particular song, which is really, I mean, shout out to Davido. Upcoming artist, major dream, like one of their major dreams in life as an artist is to be able to do a collaboration with a Wizkid, a Burna Boy, an Olamide, and of course a Davido.
Yeah.
Davido as an artist who people look forward to wanting to do songs with. Is he the alpha and the omega in terms of collaboration for an upcoming artist? Is that like a major tonic to getting a major hit?
Well, I can't say for sure that, I mean, it is input that would make an artist blow up and say they have a hit and things like that. In some cases, I mean, it has worked. I mean, for people who didn't know anything about them before, MC Galaxy was a dancer in Second. In Yaya's Kukere video. And next we know he's on a song with Davido. I mean, we had no prior history of him releasing any song. And from that song, I mean, that song was everywhere when it dropped, and based on the Davido feature. But then the other part of it is, Davido has featured in a lot of young artist songs. But these days we see it as, the songs that are buzzing, that he's jumping on. But back then it wasn't really the songs that are buzzing. It was jumping on new records with, I mean, the one with One Town, Galado, the one with MC Galaxy. Those sort of songs, I mean, they were fresh songs, and you could see the impact it had on the career. So it wasn't, it was a case of, yes, Davido helped, but then what they had to offer next is also is equally as important, because Davido, I mean, these big artists give you the platform first. People now know, this is this person that sang this song that featured Davido. Then what you now do next is also as equally as important as what the significance of what you have done with Davido. You get. So that's what I feel. I don't think it's going to be 100%. I think featuring a big artist like Davido or Wizkid or Burna acts like 30%, does 30% of the work for you. The 20% or the rest of the 70% has to come from you. What you do next and your kind of songs.
Okay, before we move on, I think MC Galaxy actually confused us then, you know, there, because Sekem is, I think, the second song he did. It was Nekonek or Nekonek or something.
Yeah.
I go Calabar, I see good Akpabio, he dash me money.
Yeah.
You know,
Was that the one Davido actually?
Yes, that was the one Davido did.
There was actually an original though, Abi?
I think the Nekonek was there was an original and then a remix featuring Davido before Galaxy did Sekem.
Yeah,
Sekem was actually like
Sekem was the follow-up.
Follow-up, yes.
So imagine if this follow-up was not
as good
as Sekem or
as a Nekonek,
viral as
Nekonek.
Imagine if the second release.
That's the Sekem.
Yeah, Sekem. Imagine if Sekem was not as good as what Sekem is.
Okay. True.
That's what I mean.
True.
In terms of how viral it went.
Yeah.
That would have been, I won't say, that would have been the end of whatever MC Galaxy had as a career back then. So, like I said, what Nekonek did at the start, that was giving him a platform and making him known. That did 30% of the work, right? Then what he had next, that was what was important.
Okay, so are we trying to say that a Davido feature can make your song blow, but might not make the artist to blow?
Yes, that's what we're saying. The song can blow with a feature. It's not will. It's not a guarantee. But yes, it can blow with the feature of Davido. But it does not necessarily translate to the artist being blown. Because what you do next by yourself, either by yourself or by maybe by another feature, the songs you put out next, how viral they go, how accepted they become, that's even equally as important as what you've done before. So follow-up matters.
Okay, so are we saying that Davido, being an artist who, of course, he has done a couple of collaborations before now, artists have attested to the fact that he's a hit maker and all of that. Can Davido single-handedly himself take up an artist and say, you know what, despite the fact that, you have one hit song with me and everything, I'm going to continue pushing you, basically?
Okay.
Is this something that you think Davido is capable of doing?
Capable of pushing an artist?
Yes.
Of course, it's capable of pushing an artist continuously. I mean, what other way can we look at that? If we're not going to use Mayokun as an example.
Yeah,
Mayokun is an example of that. But then we can't say the same for the other guy, Dremo, yeah. Maybe so I get beef with Dremo, but you can't say the same for
exactly my point.
I mean, it works well with one, and then the major reason it works is actually the content and the talent of the person you're actually pushing and say, "Oh, I'm going to make you a star." The person has to live up to the expectations. He has to do the work. He has to create the music that people will love. Davido can use his platform to push and everything, but then if the music is not as dope, I mean, we're getting close to that stage with this new crop of artists, DMW. A lot of people are expecting what is going to happen with Leah and Dainde. In fact, we've not heard anything from Dainde, but Dainde is a DMW guy. But people are already they're already thinking, oh, is Leah really going to cut it for Davido? But Davido is already exactly what you just described is what Davido is doing. He didn't really feature on the song, but he was in the video using his platform for her. He was in the video. Now he's doing his he's following her to interviews and radio stations, pushing her on his platform. So exactly what he's doing. So if you work for Mayokun, all fine and good, but is he going to work for Leah? We don't know yet. Time will tell.
Dainde,
we've not even
I mean, Dainde has not done a lot,
single, but we know Dainde to be has worked as a songwriter on A Better Time. We see credits on there for him as a songwriter. So perhaps his main job is songwriting. We don't know, but then we know he's an artist because he's featured on MTN Project Fame before. So,
like, if you're an artist and you have Davido as your very first feature, what kind of song are you going to run up with as a follow-up single?
Well, as a follow-up, no, it has to be your style, because that first song you're featuring on, you're introducing your style with the help of the big artist.
And you're against you're against someone, getting a remix and everything. You've always been an advocate of an artist doing an original song with Davido.
Yes.
What if that doesn't happen?
Well, in this instance, we're talking about people who, I mean, we've used examples of people who are signed to Davido.
Yeah.
If it's any other person, I don't think Davido wants to go through the time of saying, oh, if what's there for him to gain, why is he pushing someone random that he's not signed to his label? He has nothing to gain. So in this instance, I'm against a remix of a song that's already blown. Yeah, that's what I'm against. I'm not against a remix of maybe one of your best songs, but that the song has not blown. If the song is quality and it wants to be all fine, it will help it. But if the song is already blown, I just see the remix as pointless.
Okay, well, Davido, OBO himself. Personally, me, I want to do a song with Davido. I like to do a song with Davido.
Is it your talent singing?
No, Gusto featuring Davido.
You will sing?
Well, I got the hum for the background. OBO, go. All right, guys, thank you so much. Let's have your thoughts on that particular one. Davido, can Davido blow an artist? Lala has said, well, quite possibly, yes, but Davido will just be like the small push, and the next 30%. Couple of singles and everything will truly determine what the artist is truly made of. Guys, thank you so much for always liking and sharing. It's been Gusto Reactions. Put your comment down below and we'll reply to every one of you. Subscribe and tell your friends. Keep staying safe, guys. Peace.